Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, friends. Thank you for joining me in another episode of True Crime Past and Present. Today, I want to discuss an update on the Lina Khil case. Lina Sardar Khil. She has been missing since December 20th, 2021, from San Antonio, Texas. She was last seen wearing a red dress. Lina speaks and understands Pashto. I don't want to butcher the name. She is currently 3 years old, 4 feet tall, 55 pounds, brown eyes, brown hair. And I want to just give a little update. No, she has not been found. She is still missing. There have been searches done in the area, in the lake, in the area. Um, but Dad did provide a picture of her. This is one of the newest pictures we have, and there's a particular reason why he provided this picture. Basically, Dad has an inkling or wanted to provide this picture because it shows her bangles. I think that's what they're called, her gold bangles and her earrings. And he wanted to know there's a possibility of them being possibly pawned. So if you own a pawn shop out there in that area, go ahead and check out your merchandise to see if it's in your possession. Maybe, we can solve this case that way. But yeah, this is a beautiful picture of her. Um, there was also the reward has increased to $100,000. Father has been part of the searches. Um, but the question has always been, why hasn't mom come out, given a statement or anything? And he did provide an update on that. He stated that basically his um, mom is not allowed to take any pictures or make any public appearances due to their cultural background. So, it was something that I had mentioned in the previous video, and I think that, you know, it it was obvious that was the reason why. And it's understandable. Um, I also, if you haven't seen my previous video on Lena, this is a picture provided by a TikToker. I'll link her name in the description. But she actually went out there and she found this bag. So she found this bag with Lena's name on there. She did contact FBI. FBI picked it up and is processing it to see if they find any fingerprints or anything. Also, there was CCTV in the area, which of course they're not going to tell us if they saw anything. And she also provided a picture of the park. Now, one of the things that I think it's interesting and could be to why what happened to her. Again, this is my opinion, my theory. So the picture here is, according to the TikToker, she said that it's not really like a park for children; it's more like a dog park. But that when she was there, she did witness a lot of bullying occurring within the older children towards the younger children, and that there was a lot of rocks in the area. So where the this particular bag was found, there was a rock that seemed to have a little blood on there. And when she went back to check to see if if FBI retrieved the bag, um, the rock was still there, and that she did have because the community speaks a different dialect or a different language, so she did connect with a um advocate that is there, and she was also surprised that they didn't pick up this rock. But again, the same story where she witnessed, she saw, she heard older children just picking on um, the smaller children. Also, when she was there, she does share it in her TikTok. She mentioned that when she was walking around to see if she can help with the search, there was another little girl that she just showed up. So it was, they were able to go and get her and send her to find her family and give her back. But the little girl was around 3 or 4 years old, walking by herself. Um, so, I mean, we have to take into consideration their cultural background, right? So we have to keep in mind that a lot of these families come from a country where, or from a culture where it's just like, here, you're a child, go have fun, right? But in our backyards, it's not like that, right? We always, we want them to play in the fenced in yard, or there's always an adult out there with them because, you know, the strange man can come by or a strange woman and just, take our kids. So, I'm just saying that because it's it's a possibility that a stranger did take her um because she was playing on her own. But knowing more about the community and about the background, now I'm leaning more towards could have maybe an older child from the community maybe hurt her in some way. Um, Again, these are my opinions, my thoughts. Um, I don't know, but yeah, there's been no other formal update. Let me know on the comments below what your thoughts are, and let me see. Yeah, and with that, we're out. Thank you, and have a good night.